if you are a listener of my videos, you are guaranteed at this point that I'm a firm believer of fate. I'm a firm believer of what life has to offer. So here's one thing about my belief about life, and it's something that has been said out there, and you've probably heard it at some point in your life. Life is a journey. Just enjoy the journey. And what do you understand about a journey? Just like any other journey that you decide to, like maybe a trip, you might have gone some places in your trip and you never got excited about those places. You actually never got to like those places as much. Maybe you went to a certain restaurant and you never enjoyed their food. Maybe it was too expensive and you actually never even got to get the point of whatever they offered being so expensive. Maybe you went somewhere and you felt not even welcomed anymore. Like, you see, all those instances that might be happening in a normal trip, it's the same thing that happens in life. Because just imagine yourself, you started as a young baby, like real young. Then you kept on growing day by day. You kept on growing, be it by age, your mental, your physical, and you should be real thankful and feel of more fortunate if you actually can listen to my videos and actually comprehend, because you have something in you that is setting you apart from every other kind of an animal, and that is what is special with us humans. We have a different, rather characterized trait from other animals, having the brain and capacity to actually understand and comprehend things. So that's what I try to preach every time. If you can listen to me and get what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure you're not dumb, because everything that I be saying, it's something I'm using English first of all to communicate in my videos, or rather this is the language I use to communicate to myself, to introspect. Those are the voices in my head, and if you actually can comprehend that, there's something in you that's already special. So already that sets you apart from a large crowd. And by you actually sticking at this point and listening to what I got to say, you have the desire to change your life. You already have what it takes to change your life. What I can urge you is just do it. So I was talking about life being a journey, okay? You will have moments in your life where you will just be living for the freestyle manner. You just have things offered to you, so why feel why have the thought of losing? Like that applies to the things that you go through, bro. And by life being a journey, you got moments that you are low, you got moments that you are really high, and not high on any substance, but you got moments where you're just at your best moments. You're happy, you're all that, you're getting your things done, and that you're motivated. And there are moments where you're actually low. Embrace those moments, and just acknowledge to yourself that nothing lasts forever. Be it those emotions, be it those thoughts in your head, they will end at some point. Be it how you're feeling, it will get to a point and you actually are at so much peace within yourself. If that is, you're feeling frustrated. If you have this mindset that nothing lasts forever, by that I mean such things, you will be guaranteed after some time I'll be okay. So you will embrace that moment where you're feeling low. And when you are low, there are some things you actually can do at that moment that will still all add on to your self-improvement. If you decided to improve yourself, for instance, if you are at those lowest moments of yourself, if you are really in tune with what you got going on and your self-improvement journey, even at those moments where it's your lowest moment, you will get things that you can do at that moment to actually add on to your peace, add on to your trajectory movement, your improvement, that is. And when you have that, Literally, when you have that type of a mindset, you never will feel bad of being alone. You never will feel bad of being lonely. Because I know most of the people, even as much as you're trying to work on yourself, I know you feel like you're alone, because this is what this journey has to offer. And most of the exciting parts of this journey is that exactly being by yourself. I mean, if y'all know me, you know I'm really at peace being by myself. I actually don't associate with a lot of people. Everything that I've done in my life, I just had to do it in a secluded type of a way, just being by myself, and that's what I like. I don't like being around a large crowd. I don't like doing things in a group set kind of way. I've always embraced doing things in my own way, and that developed when I was a young kid. Because even when I started smoking weed, I did that all by myself, and I used to hide it. I used to hide it from my friends, especially. Even though we were age mates, I just couldn't feel the relevance of actually talking about I smoking weed as young as I was. For them, they would judge me, so I had to hide that. I developed that character when I was really, really young. And being alone is nothing I can ever complain about, because I just don't like how everyone, especially in this era in time where people are categorizing them as Gen Zs, you realize what they're doing. They're just moving in this group set kind of a way, manner. I mean, that's just not me, and that's just what I'm saying. In this self-improvement journey, you will have these exciting moments of being by yourself, all alone. You got no one on your side. You just have you and you alone. Like literally, you just have you and you alone. And if you embrace that, if you actually acknowledge this is what is offered to me at this moment, you will be at utmost peace within you. You won't actually have to be stressing as much. I'm telling you this for sure. You won't actually stress as much as you think you potentially can. I know you might be stressing right now. You don't have this and this done about yourself. But when you choose that journey and you become by yourself, when you are all alone, that's when you can actually have the necessary movements for yourself. Because when you're around everybody else, you're either doing things to make them happy, you're either doing things to actually be, or rather make them comfortable with you, and that only does you no justice. It just keeps on ruining you, bro. To be honest, you just do things for the sake of others, not even for it feeds you or anything. You just do things for the sake of the rest of the people that you think you're entitling yourself to be in their life. Well, self-improvement journey, when you start to put that energy in you, people will realize that. People will detach themselves from you, because what you have, it's making them go wild, because not everyone is actually desiring to become better. So, but self-improvement journey, just doing whatever is feeding you, best believe you'll just do exactly what is needed for you to do. And that's the direction. At the end of the day, you just need to become better. So if self-improvement has to bring this solitude, momentum in you, where you just constantly just have to be alone, that's all it takes. To be honest, that's all it takes. And I appreciate these moments, because I reclaimed back my life all by myself. I mean, I learned to be alone by myself growing up. So I'm at peace being alone. And that's why I got to this point where I decided these decisions about my life precisely for me. And they are working at the level best just for me. And I'm telling you, I can never complain about what is going on in my life right now. I'm fixing my relationships with the people I loved most. I'm doing my thing every single day without I actually having to complain about anything and all that. I'm just having this upward trajectory in my life, and I'm really, really grateful for it. So I'd urge you to actually engage yourself in such type of a journey. You need this journey. You need this personal improvement journey. You need to improve your life. You need to become better. You need to reclaim yourself. You need to get your power back over your life, because you are so much capable of a lot in this world. I'm telling you. And I'm not trying to sound like a motivational speaker. I never want to sound like those people. But that is literally what I'm telling you. When you decide to actually dwell in this self-improvement journey, you will do justice to yourself in the most massive ways, to be honest. You will do that. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything else, bro, will follow. Everything else will follow. Because my relationships are now getting fixed with the people, actually the most valuable people that I felt like I lost. Just by being honest with myself, just by taking my self-improvement journey seriously, I reclaimed those relationships. And I'm glad. And now I only want to build firm foundations with these relationships that I'm building back, because I don't want them to actually give up on me again. And that's why I said I actually going back to my old awful ways will just be disgrace to myself. Not only the relationships I'm having, but to myself, I would not be doing justice to myself. I would be like, I did all this for a whole month and now actually relapse, like nothing just happened, like I never fought all those withdrawals, like I never fought all the hate that came with that, like I never dealt with all that actually had to be served on my table for my self-improvement journey with faith. I will just be disgracing myself, and I would never be at peace by doing that. So I would urge everyone, just give yourself time. Think about whatever you're engaging yourself in. Think about everything that you're doing with your life. Literally, just give your thoughts some space, and actually think about yourself. Like, okay, this is me. This is what I got going on. This is literally, this is literally the way I'm actually progressing in this life journey of mine. And this is literally what I want for the next trip or the next destination I get in my life. And you can change. Just like when you're on this trip that I'm talking about, you can just decide, okay, maybe let's say you are going to this destination. You can cancel that destination and choose a different other destination to go to. You can, same thing as you having whatever you might be having for dinner, breakfast, or whatever you might be having at any time. You have the decisions to make for yourself. You might choose not to do, or rather not to have a certain meal and choose to have an alternative type of a meal if you feel you are comfortable with it. Okay? And you have those options already in your life. You have options where you might choose this direction in your life and can get to being better, and you can choose other decisions for your life and actually keep on draining you. So it's up to you, to be honest. It's up to you to take control over your life once again. It's up to you to decide for yourself what you really, really want for yourself. And if you do that, best believe me, fate will bless you once again in tremendous ways. And you will never have to complain about what you got going on. So with this, I want to urge you all to join this self-improvement journey and just do your thing. And to conclude, I just wish you all the best as you embrace what this has to offer. Thank you so much.